Well, Wally here. Bushcraft with a builder's tarp, eh? Stay tuned. Yes, guys. This is the builder's tarp that I bought on Amazon for about £10, I think. I can't remember. Guys, I did a video already about making shelters with it and stuff like that. I'll link that up there or there. I don't know what side it goes. Guys, but what I want to do, it's a 3x3 tarp, okay? So that means, for me, is that there's certain, instead of just hanging it up in an A-frame or a baker tent style, there's a couple of different things we should be able to do with it. And I just want to see how it functions, okay? Let's see if we can do a tent teepee with it and a tarp. No, what is the other one? A tarp tent and a tarp teepee. Let's try them. We'll start with the tarp tent and see how we get on. Okay, I got a lot of rope. I actually put this up in the forest and I used it as like a group shelter, and it was up, I would say it was up for maybe a month and a half with absolutely no issues whatsoever, guys. Wind, rain, spring weather, stuff like that, not a problem at all. Let's lay it out, let's stake it down, let's see if we can make something with it. So, it's all laid out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my outside edge and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to come in two, right? I'm going to put in a peg. Normally you would come in one, but this is just a little bit of guesstimation, okay? I'm going to put in one here. Take this one out. I'm going to step in two and do the same. Okay. I'm going to do the same on this corner, here and here. Okay, taking a bit of shape. What I'm going to do next, right, is I'm going to move this corner in to here. I'm not going to go to two because maybe I will actually. I'm going to bring it, pull it tight, bring this in. Oh, it's very tight. So look, if I brought it into two, it's going to go to about here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Right there. It's not as easy to flake it about. That was 1.5, wasn't it? Oh, Jesus, now I don't remember. You know, you can bend the other tarp, no problem. It was about here. Okay, now I got to get the pole in it. This will be my center point here. Now I'm going to follow this in. Oh, look at that. Not exactly. See what I mean? So Let me see if I can fix that. Maybe. It does need to be the outside one. Slight change of plan. I have put it out on the ones closest to the corners, same as I did before with the DD tarp, okay? I'm going to see if that makes it any easier. Bruno, hello, you're soaking wet, you're in the river. Go on, away with you. Go away. No, I don't have anything for you. So I'm going to do the same again, guys. I'm going to move it in. I'm going to do the same as I did the last time, away. I'm going to move it in one. Pull it tight. Let's see what happens when I put the pole up on it. That is not a bad space, okay? So this bit, you see, so this is where we get stuck, right? In that there's no center, there's no center eyelet, okay? So even if we were to pull this out, we wouldn't be able to push it back, okay? So maybe if I move it more forward. That is much better. Much better. Still quite a bit of wasted space at the back, but that is better. Let's move it more forward. I think there's a limit onto where you can move it, whereas the DD tarp definitely has a little bit of stretch in it, especially with the material tie-outs and stuff like that. There's a little bit of give and take, okay? So it sort of works as the tent tarp. Let's try the tent teepee, which is a wee bit more straightforward. So for the tent teepee, all we are going to do is we are going to make a triangle and then prop it up in the middle, okay? So I have the back two corners pegged out already, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my two front corners until they meet together in the middle of the tarp. Now, I just got to get inside and I just got to get this pole in. Why is Whelly laughing? Yeah, because I've done this before and it was with a DD tarp and it wasn't that simple. Okay, so I got to get in. I got to get this pole up in the middle. ever seen that scene in Ace Ventura? Oh, guys, that is definitely a usable space. Okay, so what you would do is you would just tuck this in and pull this over across you when you're finished like that. Absolutely works. Check that out. Bushcraft with a builder's tarp, guys. Tarp tents edition, whatever you want to call it. It's not perfect, but it is definitely doable. Definitely doable for that more enclosed space. I did find that this one, this teepee style pyramid, whatever you want to call it, was definitely easier to do. Very, very straightforward. Okay, and I think it's because there is no give and take with this. You know, it is. That's the size of it. You can't stretch it out a wee bit here and there, guys. So that definitely works. Definitely works. You know, you're talking about really bad weather. That is going to be a very good structure. Okay. Cool. Guys, cool. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty.